guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Hot Cocoa, and today we will be talking about Below Deck Mediterranean. But before we get started with that, please subscribe to my channel, make some comments, and like the video. Let's get started. We start this episode with Aisha and Tom in the gallery, and Tom is still going off about the cucumber and the avocado slices. Aisha is overwhelmed by his energy, so she begins to cry. He moved past the crying and says save the waterfalls for another day, and he is incredibly rude to her. His anger should have been to Captain Sandy, or even to himself for not being responsible enough to let people know he is on break. I'm thinking they don't have a set schedule, so communication is the best way to go. He went too hard on Aisha, and I don't blame her for crying, but I wish she would have been strong enough to tell him just, go suck something. In a nicer way, maybe in a more professional way. So she told Bugsy, and I think Bugsy handled it very well. She comforted her. She gave her a hug. She gave her a listening ear and told her she will be fine. She didn't go back and tell Tom anything. She asked to support her stews and also have a good relationship with the chef. I think Bugsy is very professional. Prior to this, I didn't like how she moved, but I can understand it now because she's somewhat a perfectionist. But she's a perfectionist with a heart, not tearing them down. She's actually teaching the girls different things and building them up. I like that. I didn't like her before, but I could change my mind at any time. It's Hot Cocoa's privilege. So then we move on to the guests getting ready for dinner, and the primary isn't ready. And when he got ready, he still like he wasn't ready. Tom is, of course, agitated and frustrated, and Leah is trying to calm him down. She need to go somewhere. Because they lost the bet, they have to walk around in Speedos. To make it fun, they put extra stuffing in the Speedos. It was cute. It was fun. But because of time energy, Leah wasn't a team player until one of the guests made mention that she should roll with the punches. Rob and Jess lost their entire mind out on the deck in the front, making out, and the person who caught them was Leah. At that moment, I would have been scared because she's a snitch. You don't know what she's going to go back and tell Captain Sandy. She did reprimand them and tell them that it was wrong to do that. I don't believe she went back and told Captain Sandy. If she did, it wasn't televised. The next day, the guest is about to leave, but they get breakfast first from a frustrated chef. Leah again is in the galley trying to calm her boyfriend down, saying, maybe this is my fault. This is all happening. You think? So the guest is departing, and he decides to give him a tip, an invitation to his dinner parties. And then he begins to walk away. You better show me the money, buddy. I don't want to come to your house for dinner. I want some money, cash money. So it was a joke. He ended up pulling an envelope out of his crotch. Ew. So now they have to turn around quickly. The next guest is coming on soon. Leah's mother is in town. She comes on a boat. Then we get the revelation that Rob and Jess haven't been doing anything. I assumed that they were, and that was wrong of me. Because Hot Cocoa would have been doing something on them little tiny beds under that boat with a man that I'm attracted to. I'ma just be honest and be real. The cameras would have caught me a long time ago. So they eventually go into one of the guest cabins for the night. Bugsy gave them approval, and it seems like they was doing something because she was making a lot of noise. Like Rob was putting it down, spreading it wide, because Jess was making a lot of noise in that cabin. I was a little bit jealous. Like, can I make some noise? But anyway, Tom, of course, is frustrated because Captain Sandy reprimanded him at the meeting. Acts like a little child. Or one of them kids that their parents never told them no, that they got an award even when they lost, because he acted like his actions was warranted because he was on a break that he told nobody about. Moving forward, tell people when you are going on a break. That's a part of life. You make mistakes, you check the mistake, and then you never make the mistake again. That's how it's supposed to work. But a lot of people make mistakes, and then they make the same mistakes again. And then they make the same mistakes again, and they never learn. Tom is a type of person who will never learn because he already thinks he knows everything. So now the provisions coming on a boat, the fish isn't right, Tom is freaking out, the new guest is coming in early, and it's all girls, and he want fresh fish at a certain temperature. I get that. But sometimes you have to change the plan. You can reorder your fish, but that particular lunch could have been a steak. It could have been a chicken. It could have been anything else but fish. Get over yourself. And now Malia is stressed out because a man's stressed out. Captain Sandy is like, you have to get out of his way. Because if he give you information, you water it down, you bring it to me, and then I'm not getting the full information. Let him come to me. Let him be a man. Let him be a professional chef and come to me. I agree with that. And the fact that Captain Sandy keep walking in there and talking to him, knowing that he feels some type of way, I feel it's petty and I feel it's a little funny at the same time. I ain't gonna front. Like, she knows what she's doing. When she's talking to him, she's aware he has a problem. She's aware he has an issue. But she keeps killing him with kindness. It's funny to me. But anyway, next week, it looks like it's going to be a whole bunch of girls on the boat. Jess is going to get jealous because of Rob. And that's why you can't work with your boyfriends or your girlfriends. Well, we're going to see. And I'll be back because you know I'll be back because I watch everything. No, don't do that. Don't you dare judge me because I'm not judging you. Peace out, son.